Good afternoon and welcome to Guna Matters. And remember, your opinion matters. Now, today I've got a very, very important topic on my mind. It's an important part of my passion. Now, I just want to apologize. First of all, I just made a video before this, and the sound disappeared at stages, but nonetheless, I can talk about it every time and all the time. The matter of today is grassroots needs help, and what I mean by that is our grassroots development for football in South Africa in a whole, but I'm mostly talking about Cape Town, is very, very poorly supported due to the lack of various opponents, i.e., funds, facilities, the football governing bodies that are interested in our youngsters, um, poverty. So there's so many things that are the cause of our development for youth football not particularly happening, but I have this in my mind after a long conversation with another friend of mine who is very passionate about development for youth. Unfortunately, I won't mention his name due to the Poppy Act that I want to just maintain. I will also have a couple of footage with regards to the facilities um, in in our country that are very poorly looked after. Again, the lack of interest in these facilities. Now, grassroots, if everybody should know what it means, but where does anything start? Anything that we do in life start with practice. As you know, what the saying goes, practice make perfect. But also, it starts at the bottom where either you know nothing of, or you learn the skill or acquire the skill to teach somebody or to perfect that skill that you acquired. Now, grassroots in our city, Cape Town, whether it being southern suburbs, northern suburbs, west or east of the city, Mitchells Plain, Tokai, Kraaifontein, Belhar, Ravensmead, Elsie's River, being at Maitland, being at Table View, being at Tafelsig, being at Somerset West, being at even up until Paul, Worcester, um, you name it, Durbanville. Now, all of these areas mentioned has football clubs. Somebody has started a football club years ago, and they entered into a league, whether it's either run by SAFA or any other private league. There's even a church league which I formed part of. I've played under the SAFA banner in one of the northern suburbs clubs. I'm a passionate person for football. As you could see, Guna Matters. I'm Arsenal fan, but that's not the point. The point is that the grassroots of our youth development, or the youth development, it's lacking, and the people that are in the higher positions, the football governing bodies in our city, they don't show any interest in the development of our youth. We need to get our areas, whichever area you feel the need is very, very high. We need facilities. We need uh, to maintain the hope and the faith and the some sort of dignity that our youngsters still have left, to maintain that, to give them positive hopes for tomorrow. because we have passionate young girls and boys that wants to play football. They want to play football. They want to follow some of their goals, and the goals that they might have had has been tarnished due to the lack of assistance and support from the society and, of course, the football governing bodies. What can we as a society do to maintain that hopes, that goals, that passion that they have, to keep it alive, to keep the fire burning? Because in those areas that these children, boys and girls, stay, there's so many things happening there. Every area, where you are in Khayelitsha, whether you are in Parklands, or whether you are in Scarborough, or whether you're in Kraaifontein, wherever you might find yourself, every area needs, or the boys and girls of those areas, they need their hopes and their dreams kept alive. We as a society can make that happen. Now, feel free to email me on gunamatters@gmail.com, that we can sort of brainstorm. You know what? It's not about us who are going to do it. It's not going to be our egos being stroked. It's all about how we can assist these children to keep their dreams alive, to keep their hopes and their faith into what they dream to become. They want to become footballers. They want to become professional footballers, and possibly represent their country. I mean, we've seen what happened to Bafana on Sunday, and I think these boys and girls want to play for Bafana one day. Maybe they want to play for Banyana. Maybe they want to go overseas to play for Real Madrid, for Man United, for whatever club they want to be a part of. But yes, we as a society can make a difference. Here is a couple of facilities that are very, very abandoned. This is not a real facility. This is where they want to play. They just want to play football. I'm keeping it very quick because of to preserve their identity. As you could see, I blocked it out. Who wants to play football there? The fact is that they're having a ball, and there's posts. The fact is they can score a goal and celebrate that goal. Here is a pitch that has been very, very neglected. You can hurt yourself, or you can hurt somebody else, but the passion is there. They want to play football. So I'm calling upon each and every football fan, whether you play football, whether you watch football, or we just have the passion to see change happen in our football in Cape Town. Let us stand together and let us stream along to become the hope and the possibility that our children and their friends and their peers, boys and girls, in every term of the game, whether it's futsal, whether it's five-a-side, whether it's indoor, whatever you want to call it, 11-a-side, let us keep these hopes alive for our youngsters. Let us bring back the development of our youth. Let us show the football governing bodies, the hierarchies, show them that the society are willing to do what they can't or don't want to do. Let us stand together and bring the hope back to our young footballers. Let us develop them. Let us scratch in our wallets for 10 cents, for a rand, for whatever else we can afford, which is maybe time, whether it's contact here and there of any business, of any entity, whichever, if you have any influence in any particular entity, use that influence that we can get back, that we can give back to our society here in Cape Town. Let us help our young footballers, our boys and girls, to become, or even any other sport coach for that matter. Let us become the hope and the backbone of our young boys and girls, to become a legend in their own right, to leave a legacy for their own children, to become the person who has changed a life. Let us become that society. Grassroots needs help, whether in a city or a country as a whole. Let us first concentrate on our city, Cape Town. We need help, people. Grassroots needs help, and that is the matter of today.